Hi, everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols. Thanks so much for joining us today. Well, up first, who doesn't like Girl Scout cookies? And better yet, do you know what all that money goes to? Well, here is one of our troop leaders to tell us all about it.
The cookie sale, for first thing that it is a fundraiser for each troop, and this is what the only funding that we get throughout the year. There is one smaller fundraiser that we're allowed to do in the fall, but this one is our big one, and this funds absolutely everything that our troops do, and we can get from anywhere from 65 to 75 cents per box, depending on the more we sell, the more we get per box. And so for my troop, is wanting to go to Girl Scout camp in Michigan, the camp I worked at. And so this is, the cookie sales is funding that entire trip to camp. It's costing between $450 and $550 per week. And our parents don't have to pay for any of that because the cookie sales have funded that. But they're also paying for service projects. And bronze award, silver award, and when our girls get old enough, their gold award projects, which are our high level awards that we give in the Girl Scouts. It funds all the badges. Just absolutely everything that we do is based on these cookie sales. So that's the one thing that it does. The cookie sale also has the girls doing a business. They're running their own business. The idea of us sitting out at the end of our driveway selling cookies was the idea of my daughters, because they knew that people would stop to buy cookies. So they're running their own business, they're doing their own advertising, and they're learning those business and entrepreneurial skills that are so important. They're also setting goals and learning to talk to the public and how to greet their customers. And it's life-changing is what it is. It gives the girls this confidence that they would otherwise be lacking, and that's a huge part of the cookie sale. I started Girl Scouting as a brownie in first grade. That was the first level that was offered to me. They now have daisies, but I started in first grade and went all the way through high school, and I was actually a registered Girl Scout in some college years as well. What I found for me is it connected with me with people that could help me reach my goals. So I've been the first person in my family to go to college. And so I worked at Girl Scout camp during the summer, the same one that my girls want to go to. And I was there with college-age women who could tell me what I needed to know to be able to get into college and meet those goals, whereas my parents had no idea. So they became kind of like mentors for me and helped me through that process, which led me to going into college and being the first one for my family to graduate. And it just taught me confidence that I could do whatever I set my mind to. And I learned those things through doing the Girl Scout program. Okay, if you search Girl Scout cookies find, they'll take you to a website and it'll says put in your zip code. And when you put in your zip code, it'll give the option to buy them and have them shipped directly to you. And right now, if you have them shipped directly to you and you buy 8 boxes or more, the council's taking $5 off for you to help offset the shipping. It'll also give you a list of every cookie booth that's happening. And this is our last week for cookie booths. So you just put in your zip code and it'll tell you where all the cookie booths that are registered through the Girl Scout Council are.
Thanks so much for all that information. Well, don't go anywhere. Up next, some job openings. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols, and we've got Mike Music joining us from Parks and Recreation, and he's going to tell us all about some great new job openings. Here he is.
Thanks, Sheridan. It's that time of year where we are looking at hiring some seasonal positions, and which hopefully that means that pretty soon we'll be getting back to some normal activities. We don't have any certain dates set on those, but we do know when we do, we're going to be needing people for them now. One thing about it is a lot of what we do, especially on the park maintenance side, requires people year-round. We've got several positions along in our park maintenance side of things. One of those is an office assistant and supply clerk. This is a part-time position that works and helps within our administrative offices of our maintenance division. This position is going to be responsible for routine clerical duties, computer work, filing, processing financial information, transactions, purchasing, that sort of thing. Also maintain our supply store, maintain inventory, research online products, place orders, receive and store orders, those kind of things. So we've got an office type position if someone would be interested in that. In addition, on the parks facility side of things, we've got a parks and facility assistant. This is a position that if you love being outdoors and doing things outdoors and maintenance type upkeep things, lawn mowing, landscaping, weed eating, helping around ball fields, helping around the golf course, helping around in our parks. We've got a lot of territory that our guys covered, and we need people to help do that and help keep our parks nice for everyone to enjoy and use. So this could be a position someone might be interested in. Also in our parks maintenance division, someone's got to help be responsible for keeping parks and facilities clean. So we've got a custodial position. If you like cleaning, we've got a spot or 2 or 3 that we can put you to help keep all our facilities, both in parks and buildings, clean. Those are special needed people, and so if you're interested in that, this would be a job to apply for. Getting over into our recreational side of things, we have a position called a rec worker. Now, what our rec workers do is a wide variety of different things. It could be someone who works in our concession stands for tournaments or music downtown or at Haynesfield Pool. We need people to help work those concessions. So if you like concession work, working with the public, working with food, that sort of thing, you may be interested in a rec worker. Or maybe you'd like to work at Still Creek Park as a gate attendant or a train conductor or paddle boat operator. That falls under the rec worker position. Also, maybe you'd enjoy working in our tennis program with kids and or adults. We need folks who have some tennis knowledge to help with those activities. So a rec worker has one title, but could encompass many different things. You don't have to know how to do all of those. Maybe the tennis thing is your one specialty and that's what you want to do. Look for that rec worker spot when you go online to the website about job listings within the city. Or maybe you want to work in concessions. Look under rec worker. That would, where you would find that listing. Now, we also have a couple of positions for what's called an event coordinator, but it's really more of a program assistant. If you're looking at planning parties or weddings, that's not what an event coordinator for us is. What an event coordinator program assistant is someone who helps us on a supervisory position with everything that we do at Parks and Rec, helps offer some organizing and supervisory capabilities along with assisting with these programs. That could be anything from our recreational activities like tennis and softball, or maybe it's helping from a supervisory and managerial standpoint within keeping our concessions stocked, things like that, helping with different events and activities that we do. So if you're interested in something like that, maybe have a background in it, or this would be ideal for someone who's possibly looking into getting into recreational work. That'd be a good position to look for. Now, we also have one of our popular positions is an assistant naturalist at our Still Creek Park Nature Center. That's a wonderful position for anyone who is kind of nature and science oriented, who likes working with the public, who maybe also likes working with animals and plants and helping keep those up. Do a lot of guest and customer service things, such as greeting folks when they come into the Nature Center, maybe do some tours, correspondence with folks via either email or telephone, assist with programs. So our assistant naturalist position is something that a lot of people have enjoyed doing over the years. But a lot of different opportunities within Parks and Rec, whether it be on the maintenance side of things, and we're always needing folks to help keep our parks looking nice, to working on our rec side of things, working in concession stands, or helping drive the train at Still Creek Park, greeting folks as they come in the gate at Still Creek Park. We're flexible within our hours. Now, doesn't mean that you'll get 40 hours. Matter of fact, none of these are 40-hour-a-week jobs. They're all part-time positions. Maybe you need something flexible with your schedule. We've got some flexibility built in there. It does require a lot of weekend work and some evening work as well, because after all, when folks are out having fun, somebody's got to help be there to help make it all happen. So, but a lot of fun positions. Sometimes it's an ideal position for someone in their first job. Sometimes it's ideal for someone who's a retiree but looking to still be active and do some things. So whatever you're looking for, we'd love to have you as part of the Parks and Rec team. You can do that by going to the city website, clicking on the Jobs tab, and going down through the list of things and getting a little more information, seeing what you think.
Thanks, Mike, for all of that information. And it's always good to hear of job openings. And there's also job openings available in the city right now. So if you'd like to jump on the website and fill out an application, you may find the perfect career choice for you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host, Sheridan Nichols. Well, up next, we've got Samantha Gray from Theater Bristol. She's going to tell us about a production going on right now and what we can expect in the coming months. Here she is.
Hi, I'm Samantha Gray, and I'm with Theater Bristol. I'm so pleased to be on Inside Bristol and share what's happening at Theater Bristol. We are keeping drama on and off stage at Theater Bristol, and there's so many ways to get involved, and we hope you'll do that. We have our Theater Bristol On Air program, and we're very excited because this week, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, the Hound of Baskervilles, goes live, and it'll be available on your favorite podcast, and also it will be available on WETS 89.5 on March 30th at 8 p.m. So we hope you'll tune in. We're very excited about that production. We think you'll really enjoy it. We just had an exciting moment this week where we announced our new cast for Flash Gordon Conquers the Universe. So that production starts into rehearsals, and then we will air it on WTS 89.5 on May 19th at 8 p.m. as well. And we hope you'll tune in for that. You can also catch it on your favorite podcast anytime once it's available. So those are our current Theater Bristol On Air productions, and we'll be announcing more opportunities to tune in to Theater Bristol On Air and audition. So please keep up with that at our website, theaterbristol.org. And also you can get involved in our Theater Bristol Scripted program. Theater Bristol Scripted is our program where we get online and we read through scripts together, and it's a lot of fun, no pressure. And you can sign up at our website, again, theaterbristol.org. Another way to get involved, we've been around 56 years, and we are spending some time organizing and cleaning up at Theater Bristol. So you can contact us and come and help. We are all socially distanced, and we need skilled folks. If you've got skills in electrician type skills, or painting, spackling, drywall, things like that, we could use some help. If you're unskilled, we'll teach you. So please come. Lots of opportunities to get involved. We're here most weekends and some weekdays as well. So depending on your schedule, come join us. And we're planning a yard sale. So we have lots of duplicate items and some interesting things that don't really work on our stage so well, maybe a little too heavy or a little too fragile. So come check out our yard sale. It'll be $5 to get in. And then you can make a donation for the items you're interested in, except if it's otherwise marked. But there'll be plenty of very interesting finds for sure. So we hope you'll catch us for those yard sale days. Just check our website for that. This year, everybody wants to know what's happening. So this year we have some, things that we're continuing, the Theater Bristol On Air program, of course, and scripted, but we're also hoping to be in the park, maybe some Shakespeare in the Park with 12th Night and our Youth Service Board. So I hope you check that out. We may have some other surprises if we just choose to kind of mount a show because the situation is right and it's safe. And then also maybe our camp as well. Right now, it will not be happening in our usual time slot, but the best thing is just follow our site for what's coming up. And then for our big news, this season, that what's going to happen is this season that we had planned for 2020 and then 2021 is going to march on into 2022 because we want to open those shows with full audiences and we're very excited about them. We'll be presenting real heroes with our Rivers Way partners. And then we'll move right into Jack and the Beanstalk, which we already cast before COVID hit. And then we'll have auditions for The Sound of Music, which I know so many people are looking forward to. And then we'll present and have auditions for To Kill a Mockingbird, which we're very excited about. And then if we don't happen to do our 12th night, we'll bring it back next year, but we're very hopeful about that. And then we'll round out our season with Elf the Musical, and that'll be on our big stage, just like Sound of Music at Paramount, and as well in our art space. So we'll have auditions for that coming too. So that's what's happening. Just kind of roll with us on these decisions. We'll see where we are with things. And what you can do in the meantime, besides help, is make a donation. If you enjoy our on-air programs, think about, making a donation of the cost of a ticket or two, or just any contribution of any level really makes a difference, especially for arts organizations that are trying to get through this time. So we hope you'll think about us. It's easy to make a donation at theaterbristol.org. And there you can also keep up with all that we have going on. Thanks again, Inside Bristol, for sharing what's going on at Theater Bristol.
Thanks so much, Samantha, for all of that information. And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.